Hello, I actually don't have anything in particular to say, but this is the only time I have to record my video at 6 p.m. Usually I have some thought at the end of the day, or I've had a really interesting conversation that day that I've noted down. But today is my final day in New York City, and because of that, I am not sure what I'm supposed to be thinking about. My brain is completely head empty, but I'm carrying a lot of fatigue, and those two things have led me to really only focus on one thing, which is getting back to the UK and setting up the year in a way, because I haven't actually been home since last year, setting up the year for success. I think that homemaking, the thing I was talking about yesterday, caring about the space that I live in, both aesthetically, but also in a way that optimizes for performance, is really important to me and something that I'm going to be focusing on in the coming weeks. And I also am super excited to get home and be able to start upping the stakes on this project, because I will be able to use my big camera. I will potentially be doing stuff outside. I'm also trying to figure out what other challenges I should try and experiment through in order to make filming for my actual job much easier. In this experiment, there are pretty limited parameters that I've gotten pretty comfortable with. I'm talking off the cuff, I'm talking about things that are pretty familiar to me, and I'm using my webcam. And all of those things are things that I'm going to try and change. So potentially going to use a script. What does that look like if I'm talking word for word, if I need to have accurate language around something that is important and unfamiliar to me, and also if I use a big camera with more lights and a whole setup, how does that affect the way that I am articulating and the way that I show up on camera? So all of those are experiments yet to come. I'm going to try and brainstorm a bunch more experiments that I think are going to help my ability to shoot. Right now it's just outside. I've also noticed that I'm saying a lot of ums and knows in this one versus other ones. I think the reason for that is I kind of have nothing to talk about, and I'm just trying to burn through the time to an acceptable amount. Ultimately, I'm super excited to get back and up the ante on this experiment. So watch this space. I'm going to leave it there. See you tomorrow.